Alright, welcome back everybody. Been a couple weeks here. I've been back in town for a couple days. Just finished up some welding here. Got that all tacked together. I'm waiting for a radiator to show up so I can actually get that mounted in the engine bay where I want it. And then that way we can get that turbo put where we want it. So I didn't want to bore you guys with all the welding stuff like I have been, but you can see the whole mess here. So on to today's video though. What we're going to work on is fuel system. So on the G35s, you got that back seat you got to pull out. I already got it yanked out. It's just these two tabs here, one on each side, and then the fuel hat sits right underneath here. So I'm gonna get that stuff is a disaster. So anyways, I'm gonna get these tabs pulled out, get the hat out here, and get it inside the garage, clean up that little bench, and start tearing it apart. We're gonna get that baby modified so we can get this fuel system going, at least get us started on our journey here. Obviously it's not gonna be something that's gonna get me to the 1,000 horsepower, but it'll at least get the car running and at least get us, you know, lined out. And then when this new system comes out by Radium that I've been looking forward to, we can actually get that whole thing dropped in here, start pursuing that 1,000 horsepower. So give me just a minute. I'm gonna get this fuel hat pulled out of here and we'll go to town on it. All right guys, I got the fuel basket out here, fuel pump basket out. Already got the regulator out, fuel pump out, and just kind of looking over things here. So this kit is from CJ Motorsports, and it's just it's a return setup for the G35s, 350s, 370s. They're pretty much all the same. So bad thing is the kit I got it from Concept Z Performance, and this came with no directions at all. Good thing is a bunch of people on YouTube have installed this, so I went through, watched a video on it just to get an understanding. It's pretty simple. The biggest thing I did notice, so this is the factory regulator. This is basically, this is what's replacing it. So this part here, this O-ring and this little spacer were on this. And I've watched other videos, and the main one I watched, they put the O-ring on here, the little O-ring, this one here, but nothing else. So when you put that in there, and it's loose as can be, as you can see. And that thing comes right in and out. That regulator is sitting in there tight when you take it off. So kind of measured it up and everything. You take that off, put it on this setup, put that little O-ring on. This is way easier with two hands, guys. And watch the resistance, and that snugs right in there now. So once that's in, take this little cap, put it on there, and bam, back together. Okay, then you take this little guy here, this fitting, and screw her right in. Now the only thing I saw with this is I don't know how exactly to, I mean it's pretty snug, but obviously it's not super tight in there, which it's all going to be submerged. I don't think it makes a huge difference. At least I hope it doesn't. So we will find out, and when it screws up, if it does, I will definitely let you guys know. Next thing to do here, this does come with the line, so it basically goes right here and runs up inside the little sump basket here, and you need to drill a hole through this right in here, and then this bulkhead goes in there. So I'm gonna grab my drill and some drill bits and get this drilled out, get that bulkhead in, get the line connected, but I'm gonna get the hole drill first, and then I'll be right back with you. All right, so I got that hole drilled there, bulkhead running through, kind of see up in there. It's a nice snug fit, but it definitely fits in. I didn't put the fuel pump back in yet. Mainly I might just run with that one for now. I've got I think it's a wheelbarrow 274, I believe it is. The only problem with that is it has the larger bottom section, so I'd have to modify this a little bit to actually make it sit in there. So all right, not sure where I left off. Battery died on the GoPro there. So anyways, I think I was talking about, didn't know if I was gonna put the fuel pump back in or not. I had that bigger wheelbarrow. I decided to just go ahead and put it back in for now though. Like I said early on in the video, I'm gonna be upgrading this entire fuel system. Just waiting for Radium's doing a new twin pump drop-in surge tank setup for G35s, 350s. They're doing one for the GTR, which I've definitely been thinking about getting for my GTR. Contact them, they said it was looking like the end of the year before it's released. So this will at least get me to a point where I can fire up the car and start working on drivability, and then once that comes out, it'll be nice simple drop-in. So anyways, back to this. Got it all buttoned back in. Just got to get the springs back on here, and oh boy, if I can. Anyways, get the two springs back on and get it clipped back together. So I'm gonna do that real quick, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, there she is, reassembled. Hoping that actually I'm pretty confident it's all gonna work great. So all I need to do now is get the AN connector thing for this. I've got one on the car for the fuel rail. I'm gonna go inside and get a couple ordered. Probably have them here in the next few days through Summit or something. I think they have different sizes, so I gotta figure out exactly what size that is so I get the right one. But then you guys have all seen them. You just pull this off, that piece just slides on, and then you have an AN6 fitting, and then you'd have an AN6 fitting there. So nice and simple. I was thinking about drilling this out and putting a bulkhead fitting on there And now the more I think about it, I don't know what exactly is in here, if it's just hollow all the way down. It just goes into the bottom of this here, and then you've got your Venturi setup that sucks from one side to the other, which is this goes over to the other side. And like I said, I don't know if there's anything in there, or if the fuel just sucks straight up out of there. I don't know exactly how it goes, so I didn't really want to pardon me, I didn't want to screw with that too much, and then have to order a whole new top hat and fuel basket, because I made a stupid decision. So for right now, just getting things running. I'm sure this will supply enough fuel for where I'm going to be at on wastegate, so we'll just go with that. And I did order it's actually a really nice set here. It's a really great price too. There's just a link I found. So it's hot rod fuel hoses. Came across them on Instagram, and they had really good deals. They look like really good quality fittings. This is all PTFE. I believe it came with 20 feet of braided hose. As you can see, it's the E85 setup, PTFE, and then it came with a bunch of fittings. And I want to say this whole thing was only like, I swear it was only like 90 to 110 bucks. So not a bad price at all. And what I was thinking, I'm going to run the 6AN all the way up front to the fuel rail, and then when I go over to the other system, it's going to be a 6AN return. I'll have to do a fuel pressure regulator and all that stuff up front, but the line that I run up front from the fuel pressure regulator, fuel filter, will be my return line when I do the other setup, and then I'll just have to get some 6AN lines to run up. So pretty sure at that point in time I will have to do I'll have to do a fuel pressure regulator, new fuel rails, all that stuff. Other thing I did get here, which it's getting dark right now, but tomorrow, and I might just carry this video over, I did get some, I can't remember if I talked about this in another video or not. I'm pretty sure I brought it up, but let me get this box open here. So, Snake Eater Performance. I wanted to get their 1500s, and apparently they are all sold out. So what I did get is their 1000cc in the LS3 style injector. So I mean, these things are, as far as I can tell, great quality. You can see right there, Snake Eater 1000cc. Pretty sure, did you guys just witness me kicking my dog? Had to give him a little tap in the butt. He's chewing everything up. So anyways, yeah, I'm gonna get these in and pull out those stock 42 cc's. That, if you guys all recall, that intake manifold that I got, it's brand new. Those injectors are brand spanking new, never had any fuel through them at all. So probably gonna put those up on the marketplace, see if anybody wants a stock set. I also got my new ignition wires, or plug wires. I'm gonna run the run the stock coils, but so yeah, I run the stock coils on here, and then got the new plugs. I got a whole box of what engine? Yeah, got a whole box of these BR7 EFs, the NGKs. So heard those are great for the for boosted applications. So I'm gonna end the video here. This will be my outro for the night. Tomorrow though, I am gonna get these injectors in. I'm gonna get the coils pulled out, cleaned up, mounted, get the spark plugs in, and get those all plugged in, and then finish the rest of the wiring on that. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video about this this upgrade. Anyone that's doing the 350Z G35, running that, I did show you guys that Corvette. I believe this is the C5. The C5 Corvette fuel filter, fuel pressure regulator. So yeah, everything should work perfect on this. That'll run up to the fuel rail, and then as you saw here, I got that piece on there. So anyways, we'll call it good tonight. And if you guys liked, give me some feedback. Any feedback, positive, negative, always helps. So if you guys did enjoy, please like, comment, subscribe, give me that thumbs up, all that fun happy crap for the YouTubers. Appreciate you watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.